Listen, cooking is hard, says me. So I have Chef Ted in my real life actual kitchen, and he is giving us some kitchen hacks. Today we are making a vinaigrette.
Yes, vinaigrette, so that way you know how to do it. You can input any different ingredients based on your taste.
So this is like the main stuff that you need, and then you can add.
Absolutely. So a vinaigrette is an emulsification. It's a combining of two things that don't normally match. Like if I put some oil and water together, it's gonna separate, right?
Doesn't match,
So we try to make a vinaigrette be somewhat stabilized. That way when you eat it, it's nice and it's one homogeneous liquid. Means
Okay.
one.
Thank you.
All right, so we're starting out. We've got a little bit of Dijon mustard in here.
Okay.
Next, we're gonna add some honey. And I always make balsamic vinaigrette's like my go-to, easy. A lot of classic, old school, it's always red wine vinegar,
Okay.
herb.
Honey, love it.
Yeah, I like honey, it's wintertime, come on.
Yep.
So I've got honey, a little Dijon mustard. Next, our vinegar. And we're not worried about movement yet, we're just trying to get these ingredients incorporated. And a good thing to remember for vinaigrette, a ratio is 1 to 1, depending on how much you like vinegar. Classically, they'd say it's 3 parts oil, 1 part vinegar, but I like a little bit more tang, and the less oil, the healthier it is, unless you're using olive oil and just depending on that fat. So once we've got all that in there, we want to keep this whisk moving.
Okay.
And we want to stream the oil in there.
Slowly.
Slowly. They say it should look like a stream if you were going to cut your water faucet on, as low as it would go with a constant stream.
Okay.
And you could add herbs, anything, a little bit of garlic. If I added honey, you don't have to use honey. It's just a matter of personal opinion.
Okay.
All right?
Awesome.
All right. After that, a little bit of salt, pepper, get it to your taste likings, taste it, and then you're good to go. I personally always use kosher salt. The reason I always use kosher salt is because iodized salt kind of has a little taste of chemical. Tastes like iodine. I mean, there's the addition of iodine, so I can taste it. Not only that, the granules are much smaller and it's hard to adjust your flavor. So with kosher salt, it's not as concentrated, so it takes more to get the same hit as iodized. So there's a lot more room for error with kosher salt than with iodized. All right?
Cool. So look how fancy you are with your own vinaigrette.
Oh yes, very much.
Put that in a bottle and sell it.
Maybe.
Is that legal? I don't know.
Yeah.
Cool, thanks.
All right.